Gluten-free diets are growing more and more popular among about a third of Americans on a Consumer Reports survey say that they buy gluten-free foods or try to avoid gluten.
And 63% believe cutting out gluten has health benefits. As Michelle Lee reports, that may be true for some people, but for most, a diet without gluten can pose risks.
Store shelves are full of foods labeled gluten-free food, from oatmeal to pasta to chips. And in this deli, even the sandwich is gluten-free. About 7% of Americans cannot eat gluten because they have celiac disease or a diagnosed gluten sensitivity. But how good is a gluten-free diet for everyone else? To find out, Consumer Reports reviewed nutrition labels for more than 80 gluten-free foods.
People think that going gluten-free will help them lose weight or get better digestion and a whole host of other health benefits. But when we looked at those gluten-free products, we found that they're not necessarily healthier, and they may be less so.
One concern, some gluten-free foods contain more fat, sugar, or sodium than their regular counterparts. For example, the gluten-free bagel on the left has 7 grams of fat. The regular bagel on the right has 2 grams. And while products made of enriched wheat flour provide essential nutrients like iron and folic acid, you don't get those in many gluten-free foods. Another important worry, many of the gluten-free products Consumer Reports analyze contain rice flour or other rice-based ingredients.
In our tests of rice and rice products in 2012, we found that most contain arsenic, often at worrisome levels.
The bottom line, a small percent of people need to eat gluten-free foods. For everyone else, there's little evidence that a gluten-free diet is a healthier choice. We're on your side. Michelle Lee, WISC News 3.
And one more disadvantage to going gluten-free. Nearly all the gluten-free foods Consumer Reports purchased were more expensive than a regular counterpart. You can get more information about the downside of going gluten-free on our website.